Pregnancy comes with a lot of changes in the body and fun new experiences, one of those being increased vaginal discharge, which can either be alarming or uncomfortable. In this video, we're talking about vaginal discharge, what's normal, what's not, and what you can do to make it more comfortable to deal with. I'm Bridget Tyler, a childbirth educator, birth doula, and mama, and it's my mission to help parents feel confident and knowledgeable about all things pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. Stay informed and empowered by subscribing to this channel and hitting the bell so you're notified each time a new video comes your way. So vaginal discharge during pregnancy is called leukorrhea, and pregnant or not, discharge is normal for women because the vagina is self-cleaning, and discharge is the way that it flushes itself out to maintain a healthy environment and pH levels. Healthy discharge should be mostly clear or whitish, sometimes slightly yellow, or depending on where you're at in your pregnancy, sometimes a pinkish or brownish color, which can happen at the beginning of pregnancy and is a result of implantation bleeding, or at the end of pregnancy if your cervix is starting to open and blood vessels are being exposed, which causes either brownish discharge or a tiny bit of bright blood red tinged discharge. If at any point you have significant bleeding that you're concerned about, you should contact your healthcare practitioner right away. However, do keep in mind that up to 25% of women experience spotting or bleeding at some point in their pregnancy. Vaginal discharge can be creamy, watery, or sort of an egg white sort of consistency. It should mostly be odorless. If it has a noticeable unpleasant odor and is yellow or green, or the consistency is more like cottage cheese, it could very well be a yeast infection, which women are more prone to during pregnancy because of the increase in estrogen that upsets the pH balance of the vagina. Yeast infections usually create an itchy or burning sensation in the vaginal area. Boric acid suppositories are an easy, more natural way to treat yeast infections, and I personally use them in my own pregnancy with the okay from my midwife, but it's important that you check in with your practitioner if you plan on using them. Before pregnancy, a normal amount of vaginal discharge per day is between 2 to 5 milliliters, and during pregnancy, it increases. So don't be alarmed if it feels like your underwear is constantly wet. This is actually a protective measure taken by your body to safeguard your womb and baby. In your early weeks of pregnancy, your cervix develops a thick mucus barrier called the mucus plug, and by 12 weeks of pregnancy, your mucus plug is fully formed. If you want week-by-week updates about what's going on with your baby and your body in pregnancy, make sure you check out my week-by-week pregnancy update playlist linked up here in the corner of this video. But your mucus plug is one of the reasons for this increased discharge. As you reach the end of your pregnancy, you might have bits of your mucus plug come out, or it might come out all at one time. If you feel like your discharge is more liquid, it could be your amniotic fluid, so that's something that you want to be mindful of and talk to your practitioner about if you are concerned. But vaginal discharge that is milky white or mostly clear, odorless, creamy, or gooey is all very normal and is actually a sign of a healthy vaginal microbiome and good hydration. Dehydration is actually correlated to vaginal dryness and increased risk of infection, so keep drinking your water, mama. Wearing organic cotton panty liners and changing them often, wearing loose clothing, wearing only organic cotton underwear so you're not getting PFAs or pesticides in that vulnerable area, never washing the vagina or vulva with soap or direct water into the vagina, avoiding sugary and processed foods and instead eating whole, colorful, organic foods and fermented foods like plain Greek yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, or cottage cheese, along with taking a probiotic or even using the probiotic as a suppository to place into the vagina, can all really improve the vaginal environment. And these are all good practices to help you avoid GBS in pregnancy as well. I won't go into the specifics of GBS in this video because I have another video where I talk all about it that's linked in the corner up here. But basically, it's a bacteria that is harmless for mama, but can potentially pose a threat to baby during birth. But we can do a lot to prevent it now and get rid of it if we have it. I'll have products linked down below for you to support a healthy vaginal environment. Bottom line is, vaginal discharge is very common and very normal during pregnancy. And for those of you who found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comment them down below. I'll see you next time and in the next video, mama.